What's up, guys? I'm back and it feels like an absolute age. I apologise for my latest videos. It's just, I've got work on at the moment. I've got a lot of family commitments I've got to take care of, and so I just don't get to the comic book shop as much as I want to. That's not to say I'm still not getting my comics. I'm just getting them a bit late than everyone else, which really does suck when I'm watching all your guys' video and you show me what you bought and what you're reviewing. It makes me feel very envious, but it also makes me feel very excited to get the books as well. So, to be honest with you, it's probably going to take me 2 or 3 videos, I think, to get through my haul list this time. Mainly because, as you can see, this is my haul. It's quite a lot there. But like I said, it's because I haven't had a chance to get you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 videos. I tried to keep them to about 15 minutes each. And I find it hard because I do waffle on. Probably already a minute in, I haven't even shown my first book yet. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. And let's just show you some books. First off, we have a Guardians of the Galaxy issue 7. Really enjoyed this issue. This is just a bit more about the Guardians of the Galaxy and Angela getting to know one another, I guess. Yeah, that's right. I know a lot of people were saying why we even fussed Angela's in the Marvel Universe. I do agree. It's not going to change them tremendously, but it's not to say it's not nice not to have her there, is it? So, but anyway, good issue. It's a good jumping on point as well. That's the prelude issue to Infinity as well. Superior Spider-Man issue 19, last part of the Spider-Man 2099 storyline. It's okay. To be honest, wasn't a huge fan of the Spider-Man 2099 storyline. Huge fan of Spider-Man 2099, just not a fan of the storyline. It was okay. It was good. Basically, see Spider-Man 2099. He ends up staying in the past to keep an eye on his grandfather. No doubt, coming to a comic book shop near you soon. Spider-Man 2099 issue 1. Superior Spider-Man Team Up issue 5. I keep saying I'm not going to buy this book anymore because I need to drop it. Again, I was going to drop this. I think last issue was because it was Infinity time, so I didn't drop it. And then I saw, I saw someone do a review of this. I think it might have been Scott from One of my comics. I think he basically showed me the Superior 6, and I was like, "Oh, you bastard!" So there we go. I had to get this issue, but I feel quite confident that I'll be able to leave this issue. Fingers crossed. It's one of those books that just keeps doing something slightly different to get me to buy it, and it's really annoying. Here we go, Indestructible Hulk issue 14, Agent of Time. Finally, this storyline's actually starting just to move on a bit. I was getting a bit, not bored, I wasn't bored of the storyline, but I was being a bit concerned. I thought maybe it's getting a bit stale, each issue, we go to a different time and place, but invariably have the same sort of thing. We'll fight someone and then move on in space again. This was a bit different. This was, I think, moved the plot along quite nicely. This goes back to Hulk's origins, and what happens if Hulk was to save Bruce Banner from the Gamma Bomb? Well, you will find out. Recommended, very good. Savage Wolverine issue 10. Front cover doesn't. The front cover's okay. You can. That's his nose and his pupils. You can't really see what's going on, can you, on the front cover? Very much like the storyline inside. You don't really know what's going on. You know there's a kid that may or may not be Wolverine's son, stroke clone, running away from maybe Wolverine, stroke clones. Basically, the kid gets kidnapped, Wolverine saves the kid, Wolverine finds an underground lab. That's all I can tell you, because that's all I know. Hopefully next issue will be better. Issue 4 of Hunger, the final part, and might I add, thank God, this was crap. you had a huge character like Galactus, and I just don't think they utilised him correctly at all. This was basically the prelude for Cataclysm. I don't think anyone's missed anything reading this book, to be honest. I don't think this did anything that couldn't be explained in maybe 2 pages of Cataclysm storyline. So, unfortunate. It could have been great. Okay. We then bring us on to our X-Men books. Uncanny X-Men issue 13. Supposedly Wolverine's son on the front cover there. This is good. Good. This is a very good storyline. I'm really enjoying this. And you got future X-Men, good ones, bad ones. Some die, some live, some stay in the future, some stay in the past. It's got everything that makes a good X-Men storyline, and it really goes at a really nice pace. You know, they haven't drawn out over too many issues. I'm beginning to feel like Infinity, the other big Marvel storyline. I think that maybe might have gone too many issues. I don't know. It's just my feeling at the moment. But yeah, highly recommended. Then got Wolverine X-Men issue 37, chapter 9 of the storyline about that. Again, excellent. Just it is what it is. You can see by the front cover, there's people having fights, and you see people get paralysed. You see people die. It all goes on in this book. Very good. No, there's no real sort of consequences to the overall future Marvel universe, really, but it's very good. We then issue 11 of the New Avengers, Infinity Tide. Oh, sorry, can't see it over there, can you? There you go, issue 11. Cool cover. It is what it is. It's about Infinity Tide, and it's basically about the discovery that the Illuminati travel to see a builder, destroy worlds. Then they find out Black Bolt's been taken, and he's let the Terrigen Mist out. And I was a big advocate for all these time books. However, now I think the scales are tipping the other way. I used to say that, you know, all these time books, again, Avengers 21, just more time issues. I thought they were good, and I still think they are to a point. However, there's been so many of them. I think the scales tipping the other way now. I think now they're just sort of padding rather than filling the storyline. So, you know, it's quite good. You know, the problem is, as I read these books now, you know, there's been so much going on in the Infinity storyline. It's hard to tell you what each book is about. You know, because like the front covers, you know, they look different, but remarkably the same at the same time. And that's very much so the same in the storybooks. It does say it goes on about the story, but not in a way that can actually lead you to remember much. I think it would be great in an omnibus edition. Imagine a big, thick omnibus edition with all these books in it. I think it'd be fantastic, but it's starting to get hard work to read them. A bit disappointed, but yeah. Then we've got Infinity Tie-In, Avengers Assemble. You could skip it. That would be the first thing. It's not a bad storyline. It's just, if you're reading it for the Infinity Tie-In, it's not much about it. Basically, it revolves around this girl here. She works for S.H.I.E.L.D. as a data technician. She gets transformed by Terrigen Mist. She has some sort of she can release energy from her body, and because they do that, she immediately gets put into the field, into action, to take out the alien threat. And I'm sure she'll be a player in the future, as they allude to in the back of it. And that's about it, really. Not much else happens. Some other dude that got transformed by Terrigen Mist turns up at the end, says I'm going to kill everyone, but yeah, I think it's just padded for next issue. And again, Avengers Assemble, issue 20. Got a little nick down there, look. Really annoying. Again, it's another filler issue. Your life will not change if you do not read this book. Basically, there's this couple, man and a woman, husband and wife. The wife gets transformed by the Terrigen Mist into, her ability is to shrink stuff. But when she shrinks stuff, she has to transfer the mass as she shrinks. So if she shrinks a house, she then has to make something else bigger, you know, to wear up the scales. And so she shrinks her house, which in turn makes her husband a giant, and hence the giant hand. And it's quite a nice little story about a husband and wife basically reuniting with each other after the loss of a child. But it's okay, you know. Like I said, it's quite a nice touchy bit with the husband and wife, but otherwise you can do without it. Indestructible Hulk, Special Agent. That's it. The Arms of Octopus, issue 2 or 3. Wow, what can I say? Issue 1 was good. I liked it. You know, the X-Men having just going out for their jollies in New York. They come across the they come across. I think Hank comes across some girl who chats up. Bobby's just having fun playing frisbee, whatever, chatting with girls. And then Dr. Octopus comes out of nowhere from the past, and you think, wow, this is going to be really good. And then this issue makes it even better. You think, wow, Hulk's involved now, Gamma expert. It is good, but then you read the last couple of pages and you think, oh dear, it's not so good after all. I thought this was going to lead to so much more in the Marvel Universe, and it really just didn't. It's okay, you know. I'm glad it's only a 3-parter. It's worth picking up. Ooh, excuse me, drop that in. I picked up this off eBay. Wonder Woman, Volume 1, New 52. Paid £4 for this, including post-production. Brilliant. Not been a huge Wonder Woman reader before. Not because I don't like it, just like many of the DC characters, I just don't give them read a lot about. Really enjoyed this. Storyline wise, it's not going to set your world alight, I don't think. But saying that, there's enough story there to keep you grabbed and entertained, and it moves along at a really, really nice pace. And so, this is just about Diana finding about who her father is, what her mother got up to. This family, finding out a bit more about her family lineage and how much they are of arseholes, basically. Really good. And I will be looking out for Volume 2 for this. So, next up, I picked up on eBay The Legend of Luther Strode, issue 1 of 6. Haven't read this yet. My good friend Cosmo, he led me onto the Luther Strode, and I picked up the first trade that about 2 months ago, and that was brilliant. Really, really, really good. He then basically told me that this is out. So I'm trying to pick up the single issues of this. It's very hard in Britain to find these, to be honest with you. If I was in the States, it'd be quite easy, but in Britain it's very hard. But yeah, I'm going to collect all 6 and I'm going to read them. But I've already had to flick through the pages and I'm like, oh, I want to read it so bad. Yeah, it's really good. So thanks, Cosmo. I'm really looking forward to reading that. And then, excuse me, the last one for this video, Volume 2 of Chew. I really enjoyed this book. It's just so weird and different, and very light-hearted. Pick it up, read it, and just enjoy it. It's just fun. You know, the concept is mad. You know, a detective that finds out murders by eating stuff. Anything, poo, bodies, whatever. Really, really good. The art's quirky, funny. I really enjoy it. Really, really enjoy it. And for me, I was contemplating picking these up in single issues. That is until I saw the price of single issues. But you know, I did think about it, and then I thought no, because you look at this trade. It's not exactly a big trade. It's a very small trade. It's probably in about 3 or 4 issues, and so I feel if I had to wait each month to get a single issue, I just wouldn't be in much storyline. I think I'd be saving them up to read them, i.e., like a trade. So I'm quite happy to keep getting this as a trade right now. But yeah, if you haven't read any Chew, I really recommend it. And it's a very cheap book to pick up. So that's me done for part 1, guys. I will be back with a part 2. But that's my first little haul. I hope you liked it. Any thoughts, let me know. And I'll be back soon. Catch you for part 2.